I didn't know that that you take a 25% hit if you retire.
Yeah, at 62.
Okay, so how should people run the numbers to customize it for themselves?
Okay, so instead of rules of thumb, we go to a retirement calculator. If you have a plan through work, a 401k, a 403b, or if you just type in free retirement calculator into your browser, you will have the ability to put some data in. Now, the most important thing to know is how much money you spend today. I know it sounds silly, but you really need to understand the basics, the fun stuff, ongoing obligations. Do you have aging parents? Do you have adult children you're taking care of? That number is the key to your planning. Once you have the expense number, you can start plugging in, hey, what will my future be? And the future will be relying on Social Security, maybe a pension, also the money you save and continue to save, and the contributions. Once you get that number, you now have a better idea of where you stand today, and you can make more informed decisions about your own career and your own expectancy for retirement.
Wow. I love this. You can make more informed decisions. Working with a financial advisor is about making more informed decisions, right? You don't know what you don't know. Working with a financial advisor will help bring the unconscious conscious, help you identify what are some things I should be considering when I'm retiring, because all I know is working and spending. Are there other things I need to look out for? You know, my APR, my APY. Should I look out for my distribution strategy? Should I look for taxation? How much am I going to be taxed when I roll this money over into an IRA? How am I going to pay for the expenses in retirement? All these questions are flooded into your mind and you don't have answers to them. So you just kind of close your eyes and you kind of make the best decision that you can make. Unfortunately, that is not the best way to increase your probability of success. It's being aware of the risk. It's not about having this doomsday conversation. Many people say, well, Mr. Ridgeway, you're always talking about risk. You're always talking about the downside, but what about the prosperity? Yeah, I can talk about the prosperity all day long, but you can't enjoy the prosperity if you have the fear of the risk in your mind. If you identify the risk, that's half the battle. Understanding that the pile of clothes in your corner is not a monster is half the battle. And now you can kind of work to fix that, right? Which is doing your laundry, cleaning up your room, and the monster's quote unquote gone. And I use that analogy is because there is an illusion of this risk. And if we don't identify what the true risks are, we can imagine any type of risk that's going to happen. What if the market is 20%? What if the market is 30%? Well, that's why you need a financial plan, so we can run a stress test and say, okay, well, if that's your biggest fear, let's make your biggest fear come into fruition. Is your probability of success going to drop below 50% or 60% for you to have enough money through retirement? No? Okay, then why are we worried about a market correction? We have time to play it out, or vice versa. Let's look at your portfolio. The market goes down 10%. Oh, listen, you don't have enough money to survive. You don't have enough money to save. So we need to make sure that we're planning, because if the market does a correction, you are going to be toast. Now, it's better to stress now than to stress in real life. It's better to stress on paper than it is to stress in real life. And I tell my clients that all the time. When we work with a financial advisor, we stress on paper, this hypothetical worrying. And then when the real stuff happens, we don't care, because we've already ran through those scenarios. We know we are going to be okay, and we can withstand and we can be patient, which is what we need in times. Because as the lady said, maybe in another video, she has said many people sell when the market goes down, but that's the perfect time to kind of buy stocks as they're cheap, you know. But if you don't have the money to do that, you can't. Or you may get so scared that it's down that you sell and you lock in those losses. And that can be very detrimental to your retirement account. So if you get nervous around times like war and when the market is going down, this may be the video for you. So, but if this is you and you're tired of worrying, make sure that you schedule a retirement planning consultation call with me. The link is going to be in the description, so we can actually talk about your situation and say, how are we going to plan for your future? Well, that's it for me. My name is AB Ridgeway, and this has been another Ridgeway Report. So if you like it, make sure that you like and subscribe. But the best thing that you can actually do is actually watch another video. And if there's not a video that you see, but you still have a question about, put it in the comments, and you may just see your video idea on our channel come soon. That's it for me. I'll see you in another video.